Hey, somebody share the live with Mindy. I want to know if I'm following Mindy or not. Oh my God, I wish I'd brought my damn throat spray now. Can you get everybody else, Angel? Are you a moderator?
I think so, but I don't know. I tried to get people up, but
Say something. Let me make sure you're a moderator, or make sure you got everybody,
that I have the
or
mod
everything.
powers. Yeah.
Yeah, you got them.
Yay.
Okay.
It's been glitchy. It's like when I go to bring somebody up, either somebody's already accepted them, and I wind up inviting somebody, or it's like TikTok's been glitching the past couple of days.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting everybody up.
What do you?
I didn't realize Momo had been following this shit as closely as she had.
You're around.
I call her Momo. I'm that Mama Hayes person or whatever.
Yeah. I didn't know she felt like that. That was kind of nice to hear, to be honest. Because I know she has been around watching it all.
Well, I see her all the time. She's one of those people that never would get in a box because she thought she didn't rate getting in a box. And I'm like, I let GOP in boxes. Come on.
I see Mama Hayes everywhere. She goes to my lives too.
I've been friends with
Yeah.
her for a long time, since I first got on the app.
Well, I see her in other people's lives, but I'll tell you who I'm fishy about now. I'm fishy about that Teresa woman, Bear, because twice now, I have been in other people's lives, and she is in boxes. The first time she wasn't speaking, and they said she might have been sleeping, and I talked to her daughter, and she's still coming in my lives. But the other night, I went in a live, and I called her out in chat, and she was up in the live. She was in a box talking, and she ignored me. I wonder if that woman ain't a damn spy. Like maybe from way back in the beginning with like Sabrina and shit. I'm getting ready to damn block her ass. I like her. She looks like a sweet little old lady, but damn it, them sweet little old ladies can be trifling.
Well, I'm an old lady. Am I trifling?
Oh,
Hey,
she's
we're
I
all
like
heard.
a
gonna be
really,
old
really old
people.
lady.
Hey,
I
look,
heard
we're
y'all
all gonna
talking.
be old.
Hold on. I heard my name before I came in. What were y'all talking about?
I didn't realize you had paid attention to as much as you had.
Yes, sir. I have. Yes. I'm just like I said, outsider looking in, and
Like like I said the other day, I wonder how many people I've blocked, thinking they were fucking spies when they were just hanging out watching.
Probably a lot.
well, you can call me a spy all you want because when I saw that the other day, I showed it to you. Did I not? Um, but no, I'm not trifling. Just an outsider looking in, and I saw what I saw. So,
Like that Walker Mole person earlier, I blocked her. She's been coming in for a while. She's been here for a couple of years, but she never says anything. She doesn't get in a box. And I mean, I think if I call you out, if you're in the live and I call you out and ask you to get in the box, you should at least respond with why you won't, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Two of those
We had
people.
one girl on our side, Lori, and everybody's like, "Do you know who Lori is? Who's Lori? Who's this?" And people were like real suspicious. I was like, "I don't know her." And she's followed me for a long time, so we asked her to get in a box and show her face and everything, and she did it. You know, she was basically she basically told us who was live and where and everything like that when we couldn't find them. So, or what was going on. I mean, that's some dedication when you're telling people like, oh, they're live and you better go watch this live, and they're watching it, and I'm just like, golly, that's a lot of time that
Hey, does
people do.
anybody know, does anybody in here from Louisiana, does anybody know what the price of gas is going west? Because it looks like it's getting lower and I haven't gotten gas yet. Like it was $3.99 at that last bug, and that's $3.75.
Yeah, that's what it is in Texas.
$3.75 or $3.99.
$3.75 and $5.25 for diesel.
I'm paying $6 a gallon.
California
See what
sucks.
I don't pump gas. My man does. I hate pumping gas. So I couldn't even tell you what it costs. I'm sure.
Hey guys, you want to hear something
I'm gonna
cool
have
that
to
my
get
husband just told me? Want to hear
What?
something cool?
What?
So if you guys go into any Google search engine and just type Dolly Parton, just type in Dolly Parton in the Google search engine. As soon as you hit enter, it'll do butterflies and then it does a memorial for her.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
It just did it on my phone. I went into my search engine on my Google.
Google
that's
Chrome.
Oh
cool.
yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. I got butterflies.
It's so pretty.
And then it'll pop up a little memorial. It says, "We will always love you." It's so pretty.
Well, Dodge, I want to thank you for letting me in the live and accepting me from. I followed you for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can come in either one. I mean, this one's public, but I mean, you can come in the private live.
Well, I should be able to. I'm your friend
$4
on it.
here for gas.
Yeah, yeah, we're friends on here. So
I think I'm friends with you on all your accounts.
yeah, I don't know about that. I've got so many. I've got like, good God, I got so many accounts right now. It's ridiculous. I know for a fact I've got 16 accounts.
Oh shit, no, I don't
Like
have that many.
both of my phones are logged in to accounts, and they're all mine. I've got 8 accounts logged in on every phone. So yeah,
Damn.
but I mean
Well, you
that's
can tell by looking at my stuff that I post, it's family, dogs. But when I see something like what's going on, I'm going to speak up. I'm sorry. Nobody had ever let me in their live to call out somebody. So I tried on yours. And
well, you can come in my lives and get in the box anytime you want, darling, and we'll let you know who to hate on.
okay. I think I've watched enough that I know who to
I'm
trust
just
and who
joking.
not to trust.
I had this thing going on when the first year that I was on TikTok, when I first started like trolling people, not trolling people, but attacking people that attacked me. I
Hmm.
would literally tell everybody, if you don't agree with me, get the fuck out of my life. Who wants to hang out with somebody that don't agree with them? I want to hang out with people that agree with me. And we
You
did. We would.
you remember I got blocked from one of your lives because I came in and I spoke to you. I acknowledged you, and you just kind of acted like I don't know, but just I don't know. I felt different.
Well, I remember I was sitting outside the Smoothie King, and you
Yes, you
came
were.
in, and I had been suspicious of you, and so when you came in, I was actually paying attention to the chat, and then you said, Well, I've talked to you in the chat and you've ignored me, and I'm like, well, I mean I do ignore the chat. I don't look at the chat a lot. But then you got then you said, well, if you need to block me, you can block me, and I'm like, okay, all right, and then block. I'm like, okay, problem solved, no problem. We don't have to have this conversation anymore.
But I don't know how
Yay!
we became friends after that because it was on this account. It was literally on this account.
I think he
Well,
blocked a lot of people, and like you just kept coming back. So it was, or he went to another. He
yeah,
did
Bear and
something,
I
and
were
you kept
talking
coming
about
back.
it.
So it was like, damn it, if she's gonna keep coming back after that, I mean, she earned her
Well,
stripes, I guess.
every other account that I would go on, you'd come back in the live, and I'd tell Bear, good God, she keeps coming back. This is one persistent bitch, and finally, I think we talked to you or whatever, and we put you in a box. But I hate to think that there are people out there that feel like they're not good enough to sit in a box and have a conversation.
No, it's not that, you know, um, I don't know. I just saw you um, speaking to like Raven, and I said something right under her, and you just kind of skimmed over it, and I thought, that's kind of weird. You want people to interact with you, and so I did. I don't know.
Well, by then I may have been suspicious of you, but if not, I blame the ladies of the church. It's their job to keep me up to date on what's going on in the chat.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're lax in their duties.
Well, you don't see me in
He
anybody
skips over
else's.
my. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say
Say
he
what.
skips over my comments all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not saying that he did it all the time, but I don't know. I just felt out of place, I guess. Um,
Well, a lot
I
of
I
times I
honestly
don't
think he
want to.
takes a while for him to program himself to see certain names and to like look and read it. Like he
Well,
knows certain people. Like if Casey comes in there, he reads it. Like he
y'all
mhm.
trains
remember?
himself until it takes him a while to do that.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember when I used to? Y'all remember when I used to mock? I used to mock All Money, and I'd use his voice, and I'd be like, Sylvia, oh my God, where you been? Jeffrey, oh my God, Snoop Dogg, what's going on, man? And he would literally just read the chat, everybody that came in his voice.
Mhm.
I don't want to be that person. Like I don't want to. I don't want to.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just, you know, I don't know because I was friends with all these. Well, some of them. Laura, I was friends with her for a long time, and then she blocked me, and then she got another account. But I followed you and Bear on every account that y'all have had, and I don't know.
Well, you've never been a
Is what are you doing
you've
for all
never
these
been a
people to
Mama
block
Dukes, have
you?
you?
No,
Didn't we have a
I don't.
Mama Dukes too?
I go in all their lives.
He
I
did.
say hello. I don't gift unless I get gift. Okay, this is. I'm not putting money into TikTok, so all the gifts that I get, I'd return back to people. So if I've got gifts to give out, I will give them. Um, I did pretty good on my first live that I did. I shared it to you and Bear, I think. But I want to be active, you know. Um,
It's public, Raven. You can leave him. We know how to get rid of those people if we need to get rid of them.
yeah,
Uh,
Lady Motivational. She blocked me and unblocked me. We've
well,
been friends for a long time.
you can
Yeah, I
ask
saw that you
Bear.
were blocked, and I don't know if it was one of my mods that did it, but I know I personally didn't do it. So it had to have been when I was live and one of my mods blocked you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think of because we were always friends.
Mm-hmm.
You
So when I saw
you
that
can ask.
recently, when I started getting in Dodge boxes, I was like, oh, why are you blocked? I was like, what
Yeah,
the
I told
fuck?
you I was.
You can
But
ask Bear, you can ask Lady J, you can ask Angel. When I first got on TikTok, I didn't even know you could make money on this thing. I thought it was like Farmville. I thought you just, you watered people's flowers and they watered your flowers. You gave somebody a
mm-hmm,
corgi and then they gave you a corgi or some shit. So, I mean, even after I found out you could make money, you can ask Bear. We used to do, and we still do fundraisers, but we used to match whatever we took up a month. When I got paid from TikTok, we matched what was given. That's all we used to do. But it got so bad where people were telling me that I was only doing this shit to make money. I just decided to make honest motherfuckers out of them, and I started making money.
uh-huh. Well, I don't. I do it just to talk and make friends and speak up for other
Well,
people.
Have watched it all is important. Like your opinion matters. I don't think people realize that. You're important. Your opinion is very important to people.
Yes.
Either way it goes. Like even if you weren't, like even if you saw me as a bad guy, like still it matters because perception is everything.
Yes, it is. And that's when it's so funny because right when I opened my phone, I heard all that and I said, this isn't right.
Well, you have to remember, and I'm going to keep saying this until I get it through to people. You have to remember that a lot of this shit is fake outrage. A lot of this shit is just for people to have something to talk about. Literally, I mean, it is quiet as fuck right now. I mean, for the most part on our side of TikTok, these people will literally just pretend to be pissed off about shit
Yeah.
just to have something to talk about.
But there's some things like I agree with that, but there's some things like when it comes to like the Courtney situation, like that to me, and maybe it is just my past shit. Maybe I do, but there's some weight to that part for me. Like I try to. I don't know. I'm fucked either way. Like anyway, either way I move on this app, I get, which is in life. Like in life, no matter which way you go, like somebody's gonna be pissed off, right? It's normal. But I don't know. I will say, like with the blocking, I was gonna say this earlier when you said that Dodge didn't like acknowledge it. When you're who knows who he was being attacked by at the moment? Because like when I get attacked, like you just don't know who is who. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I go through that. I didn't know I blocked you ever.
I'll block
Was it when I
people
sent it
like
with you?
quick.
Yeah. I
It was
followed you on this account for a while. Um, because I want to keep in touch with all of it and to have an outsider looking in say something.
It matters. So I mean, I don't want people to think that like I'm like putting too much into this or anything. But when it comes to the Courtney stuff, like to know that somebody that has sat there and watched it all, it fucking matters, girl. It matters to me. If nobody like it matters to me, and it should matter to more people. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just to think that somebody could actually do that to another female and walk away like nothing and then some bitch get on here and lie every time her mouth opens. It pisses me off. And yes, I'm crying because
That's okay, because for a lot of people, that's what roped a lot of us all into this, right? I know it's what brought it to my attention was the fact that we were standing up against somebody that was bad for a victim, something that we all probably resonate with. If we all want to get real and honest, we've probably all had something like that. And that's what has connected us all.
Yes, I
That is
did.
what has held us together because we all have that commonality. It's like trauma bonding.
Well,
And
to
it
get
is
up
hard.
on a platform and do nothing but fucking lie and lie to this person and that person and this person. And I've watched her go from group to group to group, and I've watched certain people navigate towards a fucking snake, and it's sickening.
I'd almost like to be a hero. It's what it seems like.
Well, I can tell
Yeah,
you
but
And
this. It's kind of sickening to me sometimes to see these people weaponize other people's trauma or weaponize other people's abuse. Because I know good and damn well, let's just take Sam for instance. I know good and damn well that if Sam, in her own community, in her own town, if she knew somebody that had been through something like that, she could give two shits. Because one, it's not on TikTok. It's not on any
exactly.
online forum where she's gonna get some attention. Like, I'm sorry. You know what she would do if she found somebody in her community that had that going on and they weren't on TikTok? The first thing she would do is be trying to get them to get online, get on some social media outlet where she could fucking use it to get some attention for herself. It's a shame that people are out there literally weaponizing people's trauma just for fucking clout, just for fucking attention. But that's, I mean, it's sad.
it's like they're like my advocacy work. Like people, like when I first started over here, they're like, "Well, why don't you use that and make a platform with that and all that?" But that's not something. That's something I and it is kind of like trauma. Like I deal with some trauma situations. These kids are low income. Their families don't know how to fight for them, and they need the services that the school are supposed to be offering, stuff like that. Like that's something that I could never see myself bringing to an app
No.
for views and stuff. Like I just could not publicize that and exploit it in that type. I just couldn't do it.
Well, another person that I've been watching and is Rachel, the other Rachel.
De Palma.
Yeah, that's another one that is not right.
Yeah, I don't agree with what was sent to her either. But I also don't care too much for her as a person because she flipped on me as soon as I
Yeah.
walked away from Craig and East before I started even sitting. And I really didn't sit with Sam Brittany or any of them. I just was, trying to tell the truth on people. And
Hmm.
I
Rachel
don't
flipped
know.
on me
I
like a
don't.
drop of a hat.
Unless y'all know something that I don't know about Rachel, the only thing I've ever seen Rachel do is call out Sam and call out Brittany and them, and everything she's saying makes sense. I mean, she's
No,
got the
she's
receipts.
done. She's
Yeah,
done.
it's
She's
She
such a
does
baby
stuff
she's
that's
Tracy
not very
situation.
nice. She was not nice
Yeah,
to me at all.
She does the same
When I
shit
walked
though.
away from East and Augie and all them, she was
yeah.
not nice to me.
yeah.
Jade and Tracy situation both did wrong, right? Like so, both it's kind of the same type of situation. Both did some
Yeah, but
things,
hold on. Now
but
listen, until y'all can prove she's done some snaky shit, I mean, just because she's telling the truth
I,
and she's not being nice to you doesn't make her a bad person.
no, I'm
I'm
just saying.
sorry.
No,
I
I'm not
don't
saying
like the
she's a
way
bad
she's
person.
operating. That's all I'm saying.
We all do
Um.
snaky shit. Yeah.
I agree. In the beginning, she was done absolutely. It was
Somebody
dirty.
that
She had
claims
to
that
tone
they're
it
an
down.
advocate, she's
Absolutely.
not very fucking trauma informed. That's
Okay,
all I'm gonna
that's what I
say.
was trying
That's all
to
I'm gonna
say.
say.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. But y'all have to know that I've had a stroke, so it's hard for me to put my words together. But that's exactly what I was trying to say. She's
I'm so sorry.
Well, you gonna have to put a not you, but I'm just saying, all y'all that are out there bad mouthing Rachel Obama, y'all gonna have to put a presentation together for me to believe that. I mean, anything she's doing is wrong. Because so far, all I've seen is
Well,
her.
I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying
Yeah.
you need to
This is
watch her a little closer. That's all I'm saying.
what I think happened, Dodge. I think they attacked her and did the stuff, and then she saw that they were getting, playing dirty, so she got a little playing dirty too. So in my mind, it's a reactionary thing for the most part. And while I may not care too much for her or how she treated me, that is in no way, shape, or form affecting like how I view her situation. But I can give you the information like on a logic without a biased opinion. I can just feed you information with that if you want, so you can make
Well,
your
who are
own
you
decision.
saying she played dirty towards, though?
She's done some dirty shit back towards like I don't know who all attacked her back then. I know like with the court case with
With
Sam and Tracy
Brittany,
and them
Brittany,
and Brittany. Like there was some dirty shit done by her too. She had like a whole group of people. They were called. What were they called, girl? Do you remember, Mama's? The
um,
something hens or something. What?
no, it was something to do with cows. Um,
Yes, something.
God,
It,
I know what y'all are talking about too. I remember
fuck.
seeing that.
the
Heifers. Thank you.
heifers.
Yes. Yes, the
See,
heifers.
I
You've
see,
been
I
there.
pay
You know.
attention.
Yeah, you do, girl. I like that. That's nice.
I pay attention. Brittany,
Yeah, she had. Was it a group chat?
her and Sam were in court for federal court, no
Yeah,
less.
I know about all that, but I mean, like, if all you're saying is she's done dirty stuff to Brittany Ann and Sam, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not. I
No,
mean,
I'm not.
more power to her. You know, I applaud her.
No, she goes back and forth with
Yeah.
the whole thing. I'm not the only person that sees that.
No, she's kind of picky with when we talk about weaponizing trauma and whose trauma matters and who's important and who's like her opinion of that. Even though and that's where she loses me a little bit too, which I understand though in the same sense. I understand a little bit because of the way she's been attacked as well, right? Like I get it.
Hmm.
I reason I understand why she's doing it, but at the same time, it doesn't make it right. She will, like she stood up for me when they used my CSA stuff against me, right? It was an
Hmm.
outrage. She was so outraged. But then as soon as I left there, Craig and East used that CSA stuff against me, and she was sitting right there with them, right? So in my mind, like
Yeah.
it's a double fucking standard, and you're out here being an advocate. It's kind of
Hold
twisted.
on, sitting right there with him. Was she saying anything though?
She was there in the live. Yeah, she was in one of the lives when they were doing it. One of the very first lives they brought it my CSA shit up against me. Yes, absolutely, she was in there.
Yeah.
She didn't tell him not to. She didn't say anything because she made videos when Booze came at me with it at the first in the first when I was sitting with East. Like she was defending me. She made videos saying, "Oh my God, how wrong it was and it's gross and as an advocate, da da da," like all of the things. And then yeah, she completely was okay with it
Flipped.
afterwards. Yeah, so it's kind of gross, but at the same time, like that's not. It's still that isn't
I
even what I base my opinion on.
I'm I just brought that up as just a little reminder. But
Ugh.
like I said, when I flip through everybody's lives, I see everybody's lives no matter what. And I sit there and watch it and I hear them and I'm like, oh my God, I want to get in here and tell these motherfuckers off. But I know that as soon as I get in it, they're going to block me. So I don't. But I want to. I want to do what I did today and say, you are wrong. You are fucking dead wrong. And it needs to stop.
Well, I got like 6 different gas stations to choose from in this exit. I guess I'm gonna get gas here. It's 3:49 now. It is
Oh,
getting
that's
lower.
not bad.
That's the traveling or the TA. I guess I'm gonna stop there and get gas. Well, you're
Um,
always welcome to come up in a box, and as long as you've got some, fact or some factual evidence or shit to back up what you're saying, I don't mind if you get in a box and talk shit about people. I mean, don't care one bit.
well, I'm just stating that she is wrong, and somebody needed to say something. And like I said, from the outside looking in, I couldn't help myself but get in here and say what I had to say. I
Well, I'm
didn't
glad
even.
you did.
Me
So
too.
we're trying to take a little break from it. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
I forgot.
we're gonna go back to friends only and talk more about it later.
Yeah, Jafar died today, so we're really sad.
So what were we gonna do, Laura? We were gonna make a video with me,
Oh,
you,
I'm gonna make the song. And
um,
Amanda's gonna make the video. What was it? Oh, fuck Heather.
fuck
Was
Heather.
it the
Okay, we're gonna
Rocky
do a fuck
Mountain?
Heather video.
Was it the
Yes.
We
Rocky
need some
Mountain
Oh,
Horror
Aeon.
we
Show?
are? Is it with
That'll
Melissa
be funny.
McCarthy?
No,
Okay,
yeah, was it?
I'm for it.
Hey,
I'm Team Fuck Heather now.
hey, was it the Rocky Mountain Horror Show or something like that that Tim Curry was in?
Yeah.
What was it
Yes.
called?
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocker
Yes,
Horror.
Yes, I
y'all
love
ought to
that
watch
show.
that. Y'all ought to watch that this weekend.
It's the best movie ever, dude. It really is good.
I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. That's
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be working. I need to call Georgia and find out if I'm gonna be working nights or days.
It'll put me in that
Not the
fucking thing.
Soprano. What do you mean you almost booted me?
He's joking. He's got mod powers and he's all excited.
no. The only reason I asked is my dad had a massive stroke on June 2nd, and he's not doing so great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
I've still been praying for him,
coming to.
Tony.
I'm praying
I'm,
for you.
I'm coming to terms with it, but it's hard.
Yeah. I had a stroke on December the 12th of 2018. My whole right side's affected, but
Oh,
um, the prognosis wasn't very good because obviously it happened in my sleep and my husband didn't know about it. Um, I had on the left side, I had a rupture. Um, I don't know. I had two brain bleeds. So, I woke up a week later in the hospital, scared shitless.
uh, no, I can imagine. My dad had it like in the early morning, like 7 o'clock. I drove 100 miles an hour down the freeway, praying I didn't see a cop when it happened. But it's his whole left side, and where his stroke is, it affects his organs in his bodies. So like his breathing and all of that.
Oh,
So they can't put a stent in because the blockage is at the base of the spine or the
hmm
brain. So now it's more so trying to prevent him from having another stroke, because he will have one.
I
It's
had one.
inevitable.
I had another
It's
one.
it's it's
I had a
inevitable.
silent
I don't
stroke.
know. I
Yeah.
hope he doesn't have one of those. I would like to
Yeah.
know.
How they found mine was because my right side's affected, I trip and fall a lot. So, one day I fell and hurt my shoulder, and my neck was bothering me, so I went to a doctor, and I kept having these migraine headaches like I had when I had my stroke. That's what set off the stroke. Um anyways, he said, "Well, I'm going to do a brain scan and a scan of your neck to see what's going on." And immediately he called me and he said, "You need to go see your neurologist." And I said, "For what?" And he said, "There's signs of a stroke." I was like, "Stroke? I didn't
Oh
have a
wow.
stroke." And they found more blood. So, I'm seeing a neurologist now, and
Well, that's good.
um, I've got to go and get my heart checked on Friday to find out if everything's okay with that.
Just
Because
please, please, please go to your doctors.
I go every time, every time.
My dad didn't go to a doctor for over 10 years.
Mm-mm. No.
In the last 10 years, he's had 2 heart attacks and still wouldn't go to the doctor. And then June 2nd is when he had that major. It's bad. Like he's on hospice right now. It's
Dang.
bad. It's okay. I mean, I'm making it little by little. I'm making it.
I'm praying for you, girl.
I've been praying for him.
Is he home or is he in the hospital still?
I brought him home. I brought him home last Tuesday on hospice. So he has like VA in home, and then I have hospice coming, and then I'm there. So I'm like taking care of 2 homes, plus my niece. I shipped her here from Tennessee. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we'll get there. One way or
No,
another.
my husband had to take off 2 months of work. I had to learn to rewalk, talk. I didn't even know who anybody was. He did not
Well,
leave my side one time.
I'm glad you did your therapy. My dad did not. So he's 100%. He relies on us for everything.
Oh, jeez.
Everything. Dad didn't work. If it wasn't for Angel and Lady J and God knows who else helped, I probably wouldn't have been eating when it all happened. Like, it was bad. It was bad, but they were there helping
Yeah,
me.
my husband was my angel, and he has been to every, because I don't understand what they're telling me.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
I can tell you it's a lot.
yeah.
It's a whole lot. But I'm going to shop and order, so I got to go in Costco, and I'm going to lose everybody.
All right.
All right.
I'll catch you next time.
Here, I lose everything
Oh,
inside Costco.
um,
I'm working to make some money because I'm broke.
I hear you. I wish I could go to work.
It's hard to make money when you're a caretaker. It really is.
It
Well, it's
is.
hard
It
to
is
work
also.
when you can't really remember things. Like I try to go back to my old work, and I can't do it. I have anxiety ever since I've had my stroke. I don't do anything anymore. I just I don't. I go to the grocery store and home.
Brain stuff is hard. People don't realize. Like,
Yeah,
it affects everything.
yeah.
Everything.
My
I'm
memory is
sorry.
shot. Yeah.
Oh, girl, I get it. I still get it. It affects literally everything.
Mhm.
Everything. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. Um, I've heard bits and pieces about you, and I've always wondered, like,
Whether or not she's an astronaut.
yeah. I'm trying to. I just hear people saying that you're doing this and doing that, and I'm like, what? I don't. I'm not getting into all that.
Well,
Like,
that's good because it's a headache waiting to happen.
It's a headache and a long story.
yeah.
Yeah. We can talk, girl. But no, I have had legitimate medical stuff for a long time. A long time since 2012.
Hmm.
And I've had a lot of surgeries, a lot of shit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Lots of stuff. I still have a lot of stuff. I'm like Diny's dad. I don't go to the doctor as much as I probably definitely should. But I'm trying to address a lot of shit. And I have a lot of mental health shit because I got a lot of trauma. But I
Yeah,
mean,
I've
is
got
what
it
it
too.
is. Is what
I
it
just
is,
went
girl.
through surgery. I had to have my right knee replaced because um after I got home from the hospital, I fell and shattered my knee.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
But it's all done. My knee's better. It's just I get I don't know. When I
Yeah.
walk, my right foot sticks to the ground and sometimes I fall. So
Yeah.
that's part of it.
I'm sorry.
My mom can walk really well,
Hmm.
but she can't see because she's blind in one eye, so she has to use a walker. And I was like, Mom, you really don't need a walker because she walks really well. She walks normal. And
Yeah.
she's like, No, baby girl, I can't see, and I don't have. She can't turn her head because she's got. When we got in our accident, she had she has a metal connecting her spine to her skull,
Oh
so
yeah.
her so she cannot turn her head. So that's why she has to use a walker, not because she needs it with her legs. It's just she can't see and she has no peripheral
Bro, my
vision.
mom's been in a wheelchair for a couple years now, but I'm probably lying about that as she sits in her rehab center. I hate that shit, man. She's that
Well,
That's the
nursing home.
my
I
thing
swear to
is
God.
when
I
I
swear to God.
when I got home from the hospital, I had a walker. I had a a chair that goes in the tub. My
Yeah,
husband
she's
bought
got all that.
everything.
And she can walk. She doesn't use it all the time, but like she uses it a lot, obviously.
Well, and then when I had my knee replaced, of course, I had to use a walker. And then he got me this because everything I own is purple or pink. And he got me a purple cane. He dressed up my walker. He's done everything. He's my husband's the shit. I love him. Love the shit out of him. Even though I
Now,
can't
how long
see
have
him
y'all been
sometimes.
married?
We've been married for 27 years, but we've been together for almost 30.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, 30 total. We were together 3 years before my second marriage. And I met him right after I got divorced from my first husband. And we dated for 3 years. And I wasn't, we were talking about marriage and I wanted to. I did. But I don't know, I just couldn't. And so I left. And then I got married to the wrong person, an
Oh my
abusive
God.
drunk.
That's
Mm.
exactly what I did.
About 5 years later, I got married again. And the second we got married, I knew it was trouble. He didn't want our kid. He wanted me to have an abortion. I said, nope, I am not. His mom talked him into marrying me. I didn't. It didn't matter to me. I was going to have the baby regardless. But we got married and we went to Cancun and Cozumel. And there he got drunk, beat the shit out of me. I came home, had the baby. Fuck. And then I got pregnant again right when I was going to leave him.
Oh my god, dude! My ex that's been coming in here. I met him when I was 19, and I left him when our daughter died, and because he wanted to get married, and I was not ready for commitment. But then I ended up marrying somebody else who I never should have, and then he married someone else who he never should have, and we had kids with them and all this, and then we both got divorced and we got back together, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
That when I was getting divorced from my second husband, I called him at his last job that I knew that he was at, and I asked for him, and he came to the phone, and I said, I need some help. And he was there literally in 10 minutes. He was there, picked me up, picked my kids up, and we've been together since that day.
Oh wow, that's
Because of the relationship that I was in, and he's been here the whole time. We've been married for 27 years.
That's like Christopher. I mean, like the past year hasn't been so great. That's been both our faults, but I mean, it is what it is. We have our moments, but we've been together on and off for 21 years.
Dang.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've loved him this whole time, and I wished, it's so funny because my youngest daughter is his son and daughter at the same time. It's not his kid at all, but they are like two peas in a pod. She calls him all the time. She calls him more than she calls me.
Yeah, Christopher and I started talking again because I had like a medical emergency and my son didn't know who to call, and he called Christopher. And Christopher is all the way across the country, but like that is who he thought to call because that's who he looks at. Not even his father, who literally lives here, like in the same town as us. No, he called Christopher.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kid loves him to death. I've got 4 kids. They're all grown. They've got their families. They've got their kids. I've got 9 grandkids. If you can picture that. 4 kids, 9 grandkids. My youngest is
My
28.
one grandmother has 20-something grandkids. My one
My
grandmother.
grandmother has a ton like
My
that too.
mom's one of 9. Yeah.
Well, my father had a lot of kids, but also, like my grandmother. Well, no, that's like that whole side of my family though. They breed a lot, and they tend to have like 2 rounds of children.
Did you say breed?
They do.
breed a lot.
They
Craig
do
Jr.
though.
What the fuck?
They do though. I'm sorry, they do.
Please.
The men and the women, and they have like 2 litters. Okay, they have like their teenage young 20 litter that they have with their first family, their starter family, and then right around when the women are like, oh, I think I'm going through menopause. Oh shit, no, I'm pregnant again. They have like a couple more. Or the men, they've already left their first family, and then they find their second wife who's in her 20s, and they have more kids.
Is it a brown people thing?
Probably.
I'm telling you, me and my cousin had like our second kids, like her kids when she was like 19, 20, and then she had her second set like at 30, 39, 40 or something like that.
Yeah, see, if I hadn't had to have a
it's crazy.
hysterectomy, like forever ago, I feel like that probably would have happened to me too with knowing me and my fertility. Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I probably that probably would have happened to me
Yeah,
too. But
my grandmother and my mother were pregnant at the same time.
oh yeah, my grandmother
Yeah,
was pregnant
yeah.
at the same time as my mom and my aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mother and had my brother and my grandmother had my uncle at the same, so they're the same age, my uncle.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
my father's mom was pregnant at the same time as my father's twin sister
Mm-hmm.
and my and my mom. So like I have a cousin who is a little bit younger than me, and then I have an aunt who's a little bit older than me, if that makes sense.
Have you ever found out something about your relative after they die? You find something out and you're just like, what
Oh
the
god,
fuck?
yeah, like
Really?
when
Yeah.
my great grandmother died, she had children show up that she had given up for adoption we didn't know about.
Yeah. When my grandmother died, I found out she was a fucking hoe.
Oh
I mean, she was
wow.
a hoe.
She was a
Yeah,
terrible killer.
my mom said that all she wanted was the D, and she would go find it anywhere, and that's why
Dang.
she would get pregnant a lot and have so many abortions.
Oh wow.
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, Mom?" She's like, "No, I'm not kidding
Oh, I
you.
did
Grandmother
find
was a
out like
hoe."
a really sad
It's
story
like,
though too
wow.
about my mom's mom. Like because she died like alone and she hated men. She had two really miserable marriages, but apparently she had met a guy in her early 20s, and on the day that they went to go elope, he was driving to go meet her and was in a car accident and died. And that was like the love of her life. And so then after that, she just ended up settling and she was sad
Yeah.
forever. That's so sad.
Yeah. Well, my dad's dad died when my dad was 10 days old. That was my
Oh my
grandmother's
god.
love. I know. And 5 years later, she remarries and she has 6 more kids. And so me and my brothers are the only descendants of my grandfather, right?
Yeah.
And so when I got pregnant, she was so excited. She's like, "Oh my God, it's our first grandchild." Let me tell you, it wasn't her first grandchild, but it was her first grandchild with her son,
Yeah.
of the love
Yeah.
of her life. And she would always tell us, "Don't tell your grandpa I said anything." And we would
No,
always
but
want to
I
hear
get it
stories of our
though. I
grandpa.
get
And
it though.
she'd be like, once my grandfather, the one that I grew up with, once he was like outside in the yard, then she would like say, "Okay, come on, let me tell you a story about your grandpa."
Yeah, I get it though,
You
because I have
know?
like a really close
Yeah.
friend who's a Gold Star spouse, and her husband was like her literal soulmate. And he died when her daughter was 6 weeks old. And she has other children. Like, the whole reason I know her is because her two older daughters are my friends, like my other friend, is her ex-husband. They're his kids with her. But she has a special relationship with her youngest because that's her soulmate's kid with her, and they didn't get to be
Mm-hmm.
together that long, and then he died. And so like she does special things with her. She has special routines, special like traditions and stuff like that. But the older two have a dad and the little one doesn't, And
Yeah.
yeah, like, so I totally get it,
Yeah.
and I know it's always going to be that way, and it's not that, like, she's the favorite or anything like that, it's just, like,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only piece she has left of him. Like,
Yeah.
that means something. It
Well,
means
I didn't
something.
know this, but my dad apparently was treated differently, of course, because he's the only son of the love of her life. And
Yeah.
this is the grandfather that made my grandmother throw away all her keepsakes of him. Her wedding ring, her
Oh my
pictures,
god.
everything.
Oh
I
my
know.
god.
So she snuck pictures, she snuck stuff, and she hid them. And as soon as my
Yeah.
dad got married, she gave them to my mom. And we only have like 4 or 5 pictures of him that
Oh
she
my
saved.
god.
It's horrible. I was like, what an asshole.
Dude, that
So,
would
Can I
be so
interrupt y'all for a second?
yeah.
Can I
yeah.
interrupt y'all for a second? Barrett, can you do me a favor and check your bank transactions and find out if my check was going into your account the last time? I think it was
You know what month that would have been?
January, February.
Okay.
Do you know how traumatic death is, like, for people as far as, like, what remains behind, like, objects and stuff? That triggers hoarding tendencies and stuff. That's what happened to Steve. That's crazy that he would make her throw stuff away, especially
Yep,
when
he
they
would
have
make her.
kids.
Yep. And so apparently my dad was treated differently than his brothers and sisters, right? And his brother was treated like the king of the family because he was a junior, George
Yeah.
Jr. And so, but growing up, my dad is such a nice guy. He's like me. He forgives everything, right? He's just a big forgiver,
Well, you're
and
also an
he
Aries.
like
So.
nothing
Yep.
bothers him, right? So he told growing up as grandkids, right? And we had my uncle's kids, my mom, she never told us, but she would like shield us from how my grandfather treated them versus how they treated us.
Wow.
She would never point the difference out. She would never do any of that stuff. So that's why we couldn't tell as kids. But once he died, my mom like let out all the secrets. Like, okay, he's dead. We're going to just talk about him and tell him all the shitty things that he did to you guys.
That is when
And
the
then
shit
looking back as a kid, and I was like, you're right, Mom. He was an asshole to us. What the fuck?
You don't realize it when you're in it, though. Because it's your normal. Like, so you don't. Like, no, I totally did not realize any of the dysfunction around here until I got older, and I'll talk about it. And still to this day, sometimes I'll talk about stuff, and people look at me and be like, what did you just say? And I'm like, what? That didn't happen to you? Like, that's not something?
That's not normal?
Like,
what?
Yeah, like, what? Like, why are you looking at me? But yeah. But anyway.
It's not normal that your uncle pushes your aunt through a glass door, and
your mom doesn't take you to court like every other Tuesday.
Everybody wants to keep it a secret, and nobody wants to say anything, and you're all for the guy's side. It was her fault.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
You lived through that? What? Your grandmother thought that it was her fault, and she deserved. What? Yeah, exactly.
I know, right? Like, what? Your dad wasn't on Unsolved Mysteries? Oh, your mom didn't try to evict you like 7 times? No? Okay. Very cool.
I thought that was normal.
Yeah, like what? She had a psychotic break, guys. It's fine. It's just like she's good now. It's fine. Where do you think I got it from? Like, fuck, man. Mental illness is like a family thing. Like,
oh my god. I think every family though has problems and
bro, like none of us
and
are fucking stable. Okay, you embrace it or hate us. I don't care. We do not care. We do not, like, you're not gonna bother me. And like that Amanda's Conscious video that you sent me, whatever, I was like gonna reply, and then I was like, no, just let them fill in the blank. Like the whole thing was like they like literally made up their own story. I'm like, do you realize how ridiculous this is? Like, you are filling in details that I didn't even say. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Ladies in here, lady, we are now enablers. We are going to what did she say? We are.
I don't know, but when have I ever said that I had custody of anyone besides
look at
my
the
own
text.
child? My own child. Oh my god. Lord Jesus Christ. And then it was like saying my full name. I'm like, yes, Mom? Yes? Like,
we're aiding and abetting.
You're aiding and abetting,
lady.
according to Tari.
We're aiding and abetting again. Not only were we aiding and abetting Red, we are now aiding and abetting Amanda.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Who will save your soul?
Who will?
And all your videos are going to court, Amanda. All the ones you've teased about kidnapping a kid.
Oh no.
And stuff.
What court? Yeah. When?
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. They'll be about as relevant as a video of Dodge saying, really I'm Amanda.
This is fucking crazy. Don't they have jobs and a life outside of this
Apparently
app?
not. Apparently not. No, like, legitimately. Oh, I can't even. I'm not even going to say anything. I can't. I won't. I won't. I'll save it for later. I can't. I won't.
I'm still gonna make me a DoorDash costume and be DoorDash man.
I'm telling
You
you,
should.
you
You
need to like
should.
find somebody who can sew
Yeah,
competently. Oh,
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like once a week while I'm down here, and I'm just gonna steal people's food and post videos of it on TikTok.
Giggles can sew. Giggles can
Steal
sew.
people's food.
We can get Giggles to
Giggles
make
and
it.
Tuck and Tiny.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, Tiny can make it too. Or I can ask Sam. She has a lot of time on her hands at the rehab center.
At the rehab center. She does. At the nursing home. She has a lot of time at the nursing home.
She can't walk right now.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I'm gonna see if they'll let me dash in Texas.
No, I'm not. I don't think you're bullshitting.
I think they will.
And why couldn't
I
you?
don't
Yeah.
see why not. I mean, as long as you've got insurance.
Be a waste of gas though. Good God, door dashing in this truck. I'm still gonna do it just for shits and giggles.
No, you can't say that anymore. Remember, Giggles is here.
Goulash.
Yes.
She
Oh,
doesn't
I've
like,
been thinking
she doesn't
about
like the
all
term
the
shits and
things.
giggles.
I don't. No, he said it before, and I thought it was funny. So, but no, I was thinking. I was sitting here thinking, I'm gonna make a list for you because we're getting this done. But about all the things you can claim, on when you file your VA stuff, that the internet has said that you have. Mostly Sam. Your Sambuca eyes could be one. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. And the ED is definitely on there. That is $200 extra a month, sir. You're gonna claim that shit because she has a YouTube degree, and so that is definitely something I would look into. There's got to be more. I know there has to be. I'll see if Kratom Addiction's on there. We'll see what you can get for that, but I would milk it for everything.
Oh my gosh, we got a storm through here all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Babe, look at my plant out there. we got bad storm here. It just popped up out of nowhere. Oop, there goes our electric.
Oh, dang. You're in Fort Worth? Is
Yeah,
it coming down south?
I don't know.
Let me go look at the Weather Channel.
Yeah, it
Yes.
just
I lost the
happened.
weed vape.
You lost it? Oh, shit. We got to pray. Let me pray.
I am officially transporting contraband across state lines. What state am I in? Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Almost. You think Sabrina's gonna camp out on the side of the highway and wait for me to come through?
Don't make me laugh while I'm praying. Stop.
Okay, I think I see deposits from January and February from you working back then. So, but I don't remember if we changed it for
Amen.
some
Did you
reason.
find it?
I don't think we did. Does it say Calm Seas or does it say Corcoran Boat?
One says Corpus in January, and the other one I think says something different. Hold on, let me look again.
I was a woman possessed. I spent about.
I just need to know who I was getting paid from back then and if it was going in your account. You can text me though. You don't have to tell me. I know who's paying me now. I just need to know who was paying me back then.
How long did it take you to find it? Because as soon as I started to pray, how long?
Literally like 30 seconds after that,
Okay.
and I'd already
Yeah.
been looking. I'd been looking for like 3 or 4 minutes.
I was like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And you know what I said? I said, dear Lord, please help this bitch find her vape. Please help her find it.
I know one
Put it
thing
in
I'm
one
excited
He
about.
loves you.
I know one thing I'm excited about. I get to eat George's chili again. That motherfucker makes some damn good chili. Where did Casey go?
Is he a shipmate?
He's the other captain.
Oh, okay.
We split groceries. We go in halves on groceries, and then he cook, and then I cook. But he made some badass damn Southwest chili.
So while you're on days, he's on nights, and vice versa.
Yeah, normally he works days and I work nights. Which means basically I go to work, I make one run in the afternoon, and then I go to bed. That's what's awesome about my job is when I work night shift, they don't do anything after like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So I'll get there at 5 o'clock. I'll make one run, take everybody out, bring everybody back. Sometimes I might have to make an extra run, but by 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to bed on the boat, and then I can get up, wake up, and go do whatever I want to during the daytime, which will more than likely just be going live.
Yeah. That is cool. That is a cool schedule.
Oh, they hated that shit. I know they hated that shit back when I was at work last time, because if I was on the boat, I was live. If I was at home, I was live. They actually thought they were going to get a break from me.
We knew better.
They've been saying that. They're like, oh, they've been saying that about me and Lady and Angel. They're like, oh, what are they gonna do when Dodge has to go back to work? He's gonna be on the boat. He's not gonna be on TikTok. Who are they gonna sit with?
Here's the thing: we don't need to sit with nobody.
That's what I keep saying.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I literally was in a live stream on the boat and went to jail. Okay, I mean, I think it's safe to say I'm gonna be live. Like, on the boat. Like,
no, but
literally, they tried to get me fired from my job while I was at work.
I mean, let's just say you get a wild hair, right? And you say, like, fuck Lady, fuck Angel, blah, boom. They think that we're going to try to go over there and sit with them. I have another... No, it ain't going to happen.
Y'all weren't doing that. Y'all weren't doing that to begin with. You were doing your own thing.
Right. Like, we were the ones streaming everything. We were the ones hosting the fucking lives. They needed us. We didn't need them.
And now y'all know how to do it without them watching you.
Right.
Oh, we've known how to do it. Yeah,
we've known how to do that though. Like, we just continued to include them even when they were being douchebags, because that's who we are.
But no, I mean, we don't have to sit with anybody. I ain't going back. I mean, it's done.
Who the hell is Mayhem Morgan? I know that name.
He has beef with somebody. I can't remember who though. Is it East? I can't remember.
Craig.
So when I was in the Costco, when I was in Costco, you guys were talking about like family stuff.
Yeah.
Like your grandparents. Okay, so my grandmother, I guess, ran away from home, married a guy from another country, left, didn't know where the family didn't know where she was. When we were born, she was telling us that she was Native American. She was born on a res in Pennsylvania, and that it burnt down. There's no records. You can't find it, but I'm 100% Indian. Do you know? You know she was Amish? She was Amish.
She was Amish. She ran away from her Amish family to go marry somebody else.
Hey, that doesn't...
They told us that we were Native American. Like, my grandmother was, like, really trying to get my native rights. And come to find out later on, like, girl, you're from Ireland. You're
totally
100% much Irish.
Totally something that I would be accused of doing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. So I got my DNA done, and they're like 0 black, 0 white, 0 everything. And then
0
like,
native.
You're like, but you are Northeastern European and Irish and Scottish. Like, that's it. I'm a Viking that's Irish. Like, there's nothing else in my blood.
That's
That's
hilarious.
funny.
My grandmother came from quote unquote Germany to settle in with the German population here in Texas. But no, she was actually Irish and lied to everybody that she was German because the German hated the Irish back then
But see,
in
I
like
that's
don't know. My grandmother
1906.
met my grandpa when she was 17, I think. He wanted to join the Navy, so he did, and they were in love. They were madly in love. He came back, he married her. They were married for 60 years, I think. No, 55 years. 55 years before he passed away. And then my aunt did something really stupid and caught the only house my grandparents owned down. So,
I've burned a house
yeah,
down before.
I did
That was
too.
actually that was actually funny.
Uh,
Don't put cigarettes out in planter boxes on the windowsill.
don't light candles that have flower arrangements around them. It was my
That's
So I
ex
was
bad.
boyfriend.
I
It
was
was a guy I dated one time, and his wife. He had 3 kids, and his wife left him, and we started dating, and it was so funny. She loved these candles, and she was mad that I lit some of them. So there was this one that had this beautiful flower arrangement around it, and I lit it. And next thing I know, I was in the kitchen. Like my kitchen, you can see it out the master bedroom. And I lit that in the master bedroom, and I was in the kitchen cooking breakfast for his youngest son to go to school. And all of a sudden, this smoke detector went off, and I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm not cooking anything like that." And then all of a sudden, there were these flames just obliterated the master bedroom. And I tried to get a water hose from outside to bring inside. It was bad. It burnt everything in the master bedroom. She
so we were
hated me.
I was smoking outside my dad's house, and he had this like there was no plants in it, and it was just dirt. I don't know how dirt catches on fire, but it caught on fire.
Hmm.
I put it out in the dirt, and then I left.
Because it was probably dry. The
I have no
soil,
idea.
the stuff that's in the planter soil, the that white stuff is flammable. And if it's dry,
Oh
it'll
wow. Well,
yeah.
I obviously was dry because there was no flowers in there. My dad. So I put the cigarette butt out in that planter box. Left. I seen the fire department going to the house. I didn't think it was my house. I just left there. Everything was perfectly normal. I
Hmm.
burnt down the whole hallway, the coat closet, the bathroom before my sisters found it because they were in the backyard.
Wow.
When they came out, the whole front of our house was burnt down. Like you could see straight into it. They called my dad, and my dad was at work, and yeah, I got blamed for that fire. I burnt the house down, and it was a rental. It wasn't even our house. My dad wanted to
Yeah.
kill me.
My aunt was high on drugs, and her and my grandmother got in a fight, and my mom had actually taken my grandmother away from the house because they had been fighting, and I was watching the house, and all of a sudden I get a phone call, and I'm like, "What? No, it can't be." And sure enough, I took off running. I don't why I didn't drive, but I ran to my grandmother's house. And I walked in, and it was all of it was ablaze, and you could tell where my aunt had fallen asleep on the bed. It burnt the whole bed around her. It burnt her.
Oh yeah.
She escaped out the window and took off because she knew that she was at blame for it. But she had taken, you know, those old cast iron skillets. You know how you season them? It has all that grease on it. Well, she had taken it and
Yep.
put it
That's all I cook
on
with.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, she took it and put it on a gas stove, no less, with open flame. And she opened up a bunch of canned goods and put it in the skillet. And she was so fucking out of it that she left it, and it caught the whole house on fire. The whole house, except for the only thing that was spared was my grandmother's bedroom, which is where my grandpa passed away in. But yeah, so they just decided at my grandmother's age that because she was on drugs and all that, that it would be best to just let her be on her own and figure life out. So I took in her son, my aunt's son, until he graduated high school, and then he got strung out on drugs too. So, yeah, I don't know
I
that
just
much
felt bad.
about,
I burnt.
huh?
Good. I was gonna say I just felt bad. I burnt my sister's wedding dress.
Oh,
Poof! It was gone. That bitch lit on fire fast. There was nothing left of it.
wow.
Wedding gowns are highly flammable. But yes.
Dodge, you need to watch out Texas weather.
Wow, what's going on?
We just had a storm come through here just out of nowhere. It just started pouring. Trees are down. Our power
Like
went
a
out.
tornado type storm or a squall?
I don't really know exactly what it is right now. But it's windy and it's pouring down rain.
Hang on.
Well,
I'll
it'll
look at
be.
my map.
I'm gonna be asleep in Louisiana tonight. I won't get up till 6 o'clock in the morning and drive the boat to Texas.
Okay. Well,
How
I was
far are
just
you from? How far are you from Corpus Christi?
about 4 hours. I'm in Fort Worth, so
Okay,
about 4 or 5 hours.
I gotta go see Miss Wendy while I'm here. I don't care. I don't know how far Houston is from uh from Corpus Christi, but I'm going to see Miss Wendy.
It looks like
Uh,
Thursday the weather's coming down here.
I told her
Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night.
I was gonna go see her while I was in Houston. I was right there where she lives. I could have went and saw her, and I didn't. But I thought I was gonna be coming back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this just popped up out of nowhere. I knew when I went outside earlier, it had this eerie feeling. There was no wind. It had this moist feeling. And I told my husband, I said, I think it's going to rain. He goes, No, I don't see any rain in the forecast. And he had just got through eating dinner when I was on here the first time. And he said, It's pouring down rain. And I looked out there, and sure enough, everything's just our trees, limbs out of our trees, how to move my plants. So, yeah,
Oh
it's
wow, I'm delivering to a pot farm. Oh,
a
this is
what?
bad. Maybe they'll give me some bud. Pot farm, green bud. Oh, can I get some free shit? Maybe they'll tip me in for some free stuff. Oh, let's
Yeah.
see.
I'm going to see about getting um, some different kind of medicine for myself. I'm on two 2 different pain meds for my back and shit, and it's not working. And I'm thinking about going to the weed version, so it'll help me sleep. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning. What do you want, dog? Come on.
Amanda Lee. It all got quiet. Lady, are you still at work? Hello. Yeah, you are, huh?
Minutes.
30 more minutes till 5. Laura, what are you doing? Are you cleaning? Cooking?
Oh, these plants are little. Oh, I don't even want. Can I steal a plant? You think they'll catch me stealing a plant?
Oh my God, don't do that, Tiny. You're going to get busted. You'll get the cops called on you and shit.
There's so many of them. I can see them right here, right now. God damn it!
Oh my God.
You're gonna have the sheriff chasing you down.
But try
These
it.
fucking dogs.
But you got to record it. Record yourself doing it. If you're going to do it.
I wouldn't.
Oh my God. I still can't breathe. My daughter's tryouts are tomorrow. I totally forgot. She's trying out for a part in the play Neverland, Finding Neverland. Apparently,
really?
yeah, apparently they just released, I guess, released it to be played, I guess. Took a long time. I think since the 60s or 70s, nobody could perform it because nobody gave up. They couldn't find the rights, who owned the rights to it. And so nobody could perform it, right? Not even Broadway, nobody. And then the drama teacher told us, well, this past summer or spring or whatever, he got news that they found the owners and they gave permission for anybody to go ahead and perform it. So he's a big theater geek, but he's doing the full production. It's not even a kid production. It's the full adult Broadway production. He got permission to perform it. So it's Finding Neverland. It's about the author of Peter Pan and how he came to make Peter Pan. And so she has a tryout tomorrow. She has to sing 30 seconds to a minute of a Disney song. And their only stipulation is, do not sing Let It Go, please. Nobody pick Let It Go. So she's in the last portion. It starts at 7:15 for her, but she has to get there early. And I go, what song are you going to sing? She's like, some song from The Princess and the Frog. I don't even watch. I've never watched that one, so I don't even know the songs in there. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't
well,
either.
as long as you know it, as long as you know it. And so I go, have you been practicing? This was Monday. I said, have you been practicing? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, well, sing it. And we were walking the dogs. And she's like, no, I don't want to sing. How embarrassing to sing it in front of you. I was like, you're gonna sing it to judges. What the fuck, Amber?
What?
It's different, Mom. It's different. It's different. It's with you and Dad. And I was like, whatever. Okay, you can blow it on your
Well,
own.
I did that too when I was in chorus. Because I didn't want to take Spanish. I didn't want to, there was so many electives that I did not want to do. And my mom said, look, Either you're this or you're that. So I got in choir and athletics, and I played basketball and volleyball until I broke so many fingers that I wasn't going to play anymore.
When does she have to perform it?
Tomorrow.
Damn, you should have told me
Well,
sooner. I got a better suggestion than probably the song she has. She should have sang the Spoonful of Sugar.
oh yeah, that's
Oh, well, you know what? Here's the thing. So he didn't want anything from Mary Poppins either because they're going to be
Okay.
performing that in the spring.
Okay. Because I was saying,
So,
because
and he's,
everybody's doing something modern. She should have done something older.
yeah,
How about
yeah.
Pete's Dragon?
Oh my gosh, she
I
doesn't
love
even
yeah,
that
know those
movie.
shows.
yeah, I
I
do
love that
too.
movie, but she doesn't even know those movies.
I know, but that's why it might impress the judges a little more. Or Doctor Doolittle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is the world
yeah.
of Doctor Doolittle. Those are the songs that are going to catch the judges or the person's eye because, I mean, who thinks they're doing them?
They did
Exactly,
not
exactly
let me
right.
steal the plant, and they did not let me get nowhere close to them. Greedy ass people.
I
Greedy,
remember
I
when
tell you,
Michaela,
greedy.
when my firstborn, she had a talent show that she was trying out for, and this was in 8th grade. And oh no, was it 5th grade? Oh, it was 5th grade. Sorry, it was her last year in elementary. And I was like, "What song are you gonna? What song do you want to perform?" She goes, "I want to perform Cool Rider." I was like, "Okay." So we bought her like the Pink Lady's jacket and everything, put her hair up, and she tried out for it, and they said no. They said it was too
What?
provocative. Yes!
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Oh,
Yes! They wouldn't
people.
let her perform Cool Rider, and my husband was pissed. He was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Babe,
Uh,
it's conservative. I don't know.
that's
They didn't want her to perform it," and I was like, "That's bullshit." But anyways, I felt really
The
bad
shit
for her.
we
She
did back
well,
in
cried.
at
She
least
school.
she's
cried on her
still
way home.
trying. At least she's not like I did. I gave up in choir. I can't sing a note right now.
I'm sorry if y'all were talking to me. I had to go check in with the teacups and let them know I was headed to Texas. They gave me
No, we
Maymay's
weren't
address
talking to
so I
you.
could. They gave me
You're
Maymay's
not that
address so
important,
I could stop
Dutch.
off and have lunch.
Yeah, Tiny, you're like lady now.
Apparently Maymay
Huh?
lives in Texas too.
Apparently, Maymay did what?
They
She
gave
lives
me
in
Maymay's
Texas.
address so I could stop off and have lunch with her. Apparently she lives in Texas too.
Oh, okay, okay. Isn't it
Anyway,
funny?
I
You know
don't.
who also lives in Texas? Sassy Mama.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met a lot of Texas people on here. I just posted a video with "Where's all my Texas friends?" I've met so many people from Texas.
I
Um,
genuinely do apologize though if y'all were talking and I wasn't paying attention. I should have told
Oh
y'all
no,
no,
I
you're
was
we're
leaving.
good. You're
talking
good,
girl
Dodge. We're
stuff.
talking girl stuff here. Yeah, no, Sassy Mama lives in Austin. She's the closest one that on Messy Talk. She's the closest one to me, and
Really?
then Dodge will probably be the second closest at Corpus. Yeah,
Where do you
The
live?
closest person to me is
I'm in
Giggles
Bernie.
and Lady J.
Okay, Tiny,
Lady
where do
J is
you live?
probably the closest. California. Smack dab in the
S'mores?
middle of it.
Bernie is
Where?
outside of San Antonio on the northwest
Hey,
side.
I told the teacups we might come visit their side of TikTok for a little while since our side's so boring.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Are we
Oh,
get to?
Mutt.
Are we gonna learn new people? Do
Mutt.
we
Yeah,
get to meet new people?
like new characters and shit. We get
Mutt
to
said the
unlock new
closest
characters.
Oh,
person to him is, or her, is Craig and East.
Nice, Mutt. Oh man.
well,
Uh,
no. I think Unicorn is probably the closest to me because she's in LA. She's
Probably
probably the
Angelica too.
closest.
Angelica too is there.
It's in Orange County
Is
too.
she in LA? Oh yeah,
Maybe you can
yeah.
go
They're probably
visit
the closest
Monique
to me.
in Louisiana, Dodge.
I don't go to LA.
I
Where
don't go
I'm
to
at is
I
I
LA.
don't
can
go to
just
LA.
pee and it rolls downhill.
Uh,
What'd you
I'm
say,
staying
lady?
right here
I'll go up to see.
in Fort Worth. You gotta come to the stockyards. You gotta,
Mama Hayes, you're probably by Lena.
Lena.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Lena. Right? Lena,
Uh,
is that her name? Lena, right? God, I haven't talked.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I
tattooed
think
neck.
Brittany
That's what you're talking
I
about, right?
think Brittany Ann and what's her face?
Sam.
Abby are the closest
Oh,
distance
yeah. I
wise to
knew
each
Lord.
Sam.
other.
Brittany lived in Texas. I heard Craig threatening to come down here, and I've heard uh John Booze say that too. I cannot believe some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth. It is, ugh, it's repulsive. I've heard some of his lives, and I'm like, ugh, what the heck? When you're talking about, never mind. I don't know how y'all feel about him, but
He's okay to me as long as he's not being triggered.
he,
Nice,
yeah,
Laura. That's what you're doing. That's why she's so quiet. She's like a little rat back there, digging up shit.
I was like, where did Laura go?
Yeah, yeah.
She
yeah,
is being
Laura,
awfully
you
quiet.
left
She's
me.
usually
Busy Never.
busy. I was like, Never,
And you
what?
still didn't spell it right, bitch.
Fuck, I
Hey,
can't text
Momo.
Well,
it.
she did say she can't
Hey,
type today.
hey, Momo. That is one person that you will never see in a box in this live stream again. He won't even be in the basement if I know he's in there. Hell, I blocked Dave because I thought she was booze.
You
I
blocked
guess
who?
the person with the ghost,
Oh,
like
A.
profile
A.
picture.
Okay.
Oh,
I want to say
hey.
Boost had a picture like that at one time, or Nickel did. I'm not sure. One of them.
I don't know, but uh, when he gets triggered, he says some of the most off the wall shit.
No,
Uh,
that's the thing. He's not triggered. He's not triggered when he says that shit.
does he really
That's just
mean it?
that's just who he is.
Uh,
That dude literally thinks that you'd think he would have tried a new avenue by now. You know, he is
yeah.
the only person. He is the only person on this app that has not modified his behavior to handle certain situations with certain people. Like, like I learn as I go. Like depending on who I'm dealing with, I know how to trigger Sam.
Uh
I
huh.
know how to trigger Brittany Ann, and Brittany Ann is like the most untriggerable person on this app or
Mhm.
on our side of TikTok. You know, I mean, but he doesn't change his behavior at all. He is
Mm.
just like somewhere he got it in his head that threatening people's families in real life was was the way to go, and now he looks like a bitch because nobody's scared of that shit anymore. I mean, literally. I mean, it's like all of the damn it's like all of the little damn sheep have turned around and grew fangs and just started attacking his ass. I mean, if you look
Well,
at his page, he's making a video for, and this is how I know he's being attacked from all fronts because the dude is literally responding to everybody. Everybody
uh
is
huh.
having something to say to his ass, you know?
Uh huh. Well, it's so funny because I love Laura's videos on him, I want to go like every one of them that I watched, but I don't want to look like a stalker to her. But it is so fucking funny.
If I could figure out how to share that shit to my stories, that shit would be in my stories every day.
Yeah, I love them. She she cracks me up on some of her videos. I'm like,
I'm
damn.
sorry, Mama Hayes. Who were you talking about?
Laura talking
Oh,
about
Laura.
booze,
Yes.
Oh.
the videos that she does on booze. I I want to go like every one of them, but like I said, I don't want to look like a stalker that I'm sitting there watching them and liking
Don't.
them.
You're not sucking, Laura. Laura,
No.
I was looking at your
Hey,
videos. I was like, where are mine? Did you put mine away?
hey, hey, can y'all
I think you might have privated it. Or
let
no,
me
it's on my
Oh,
other.
okay. Oh, sure.
let
Okay.
me let me read this to y'all real quick because I don't want to not address it. And I told her she could come in if she wants to, but I got this message from Rachel earlier, and some videos to go along with it that I might play when I'm not driving down the road. But she sent me this message. She said, I heard you're live with Laura and Amanda talking about me. I don't know who the other person was. I just know Amanda. I've never said anything about her. As far as Laura goes, the only thing I've said about her after Sam attacked me and wished death upon me in one of her lives was I told Laura to keep her out of whatever argument she had going on with Eve. I didn't want any part of it. She said, give me a few and I'll send you the evidence. And she said, she was talking to me, she said, you weren't talking about me, but Laura and Amanda and another person were. And I said, no, I said, I defended you. I said, you can come in if you want. She said, I heard, thank you, I appreciate that. As far as being in a live where somebody was talking about Laura's CSA, a lot of times I'll scroll into lives and then walk away from my phone and not hear what people are saying. It's also not the role of an advocate to assume a victim requires assistance unless they ask for it. And I am also well within my right as a certified advocate to not provide support if there is a conflict of interest. Thank you, I appreciate the offer, but if I come in, all they're going to do is just throw a bunch of accusations that I've already debunked, and I don't feel like dealing with that right now. But thank you, I appreciate it. I also have a playlist on my page called Heathergate. Heathergate, is that fuck Heather? Heathergate?
That's great.
Or Heifer? Oh, she said Heifergate, not Heathergate.
Oh,
Heifergate.
Heifergate. Oh, I thought it was Heathergate. Damn it. Fuck Heather.
Anyway, and that goes back to what I was saying. I mean, if you attack her, if you say she did something, you're gonna have to come with some evidence, because I mean, all I've ever seen that woman do is basically dish it out to Sam, and she does come with receipts. I mean, good God, I don't know how much content I've got, and I didn't like her when well, it's not that I didn't like her, but I didn't really follow her content, but I mean, once I started watching, I mean, you've got a lot of shit on Sam, I mean, and I've gotten so much funny content out of Sam's deposition alone. I mean, good God, the five books, the fucking YouTube video. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. But she's right though. I mean, unless you asked her for her assistance, I understand she might have been in a box when all that was going on, but if she wasn't commenting, if she was just being quiet, she might not have even been there.
I can clarify. Okay, so let me clarify. So, and I'm not upset with her. I don't know if she listened to all of what we were saying earlier, but if she did, she maybe didn't understand what I was saying, because I said that I don't have any issues with her and I'm not upset with her at all. She did absolutely, when it was all brought up by Booze, she defended me, okay, in the moment while I was sitting over there. And then I, left over there, and then immediately they started bringing it up, and she was in a box, which still was okay, right? But my thing is, even if she wouldn't have been in the box, even if she didn't know what was going on in the moment, they continued to weaponize that against me for months, right? They
Yeah.
still do. She still does. So you cannot tell me that I believe, I don't want to misspeak, but I believe that I may have her in a comment section of one of East videos on it, which I will go look to make sure, but that might be incorrect. However, you can't tell me that she didn't see any of the many, many, many videos or any of the many, many, many lives where it was used against me. So, but Rachel, if you're listening, I'm not mad. Like, I don't care. And she does. She has a lot to be angry about. I did say that,
Yeah.
Rachel, if you remember. I did
Yes.
say that. You were
Yes,
done
she did.
absolutely wrong.
Let me ask you this. Because I see this a lot, okay? And let me finish answering the question. I know I'm probably going to pause because I like to think about what I say before I say it. So when I pause, just let me finish. I see so many people saying that they weaponized my trauma against me. Okay, first of all, a woman's trauma, I don't see how it can be weaponized against them, because if a woman was, honestly abused, she's not, you can't attack her with it. If anything, she's one of two things. She's either, depending on what she considers herself, she's either a victim or a survivor. Some people like being called victims. Some people like being called survivors. But I don't see how people can weaponize somebody's trauma against them. Unless you think they're trying to embarrass you with it. I don't know. As much as your trauma may have been weaponized against you, to this day, I still don't know what your trauma is. I don't know. I've heard what Booze has said. Something about some creepy Uncle Fester, maybe not Uncle Fester, but some creepy uncle. I hear Serena talk about, her trauma, her CSA being brought to the app and used against her. I don't understand how people. I don't understand. Why do you say it was weaponized? And I'm done.
I think. Hold on a minute. Let me think about how to answer that. Because I don't want to I just don't want to misspeak, and because I don't like to be. I don't like refer to myself as a victim. I don't like that at all. It makes me feel weak, and I'm not weak, and I know that. Hang on. Let me think about it for a second.
Well, if anything, bringing somebody's trauma to the app, let's just say that's like Amanda, Amanda had a guy in prison, take a hit out on her, okay? That's a traumatic experience. If anything, that's not so much a justification, but at least some type of excuse for, certain behaviors and shit. Somebody's trauma, bringing it to the app, it can only, I only see it as helping a person, if they're trying to attack you with it, I understand, but I'm not going to think less of somebody that was a victim or less of somebody that was a survivor. If anything, I'm going to congratulate them on surviving it,
Oh, yeah, I understand that. So it's not so much as they used it against me, because literally after what Booze did to me, there's nothing that can affect me, especially when that is concerned. But it was more, for me, it was showing the pattern of what East does, because she's not only done this to me, she's taken up for her friends, with Tatted, she has some trauma. And then as soon as she turns, and then she uses it against them and says she doesn't believe them. And I think so. It felt more so, not like it being on the app or her weaponizing it on the app like that in that way, because I really don't think that would affect me at this point, especially after Booze. But it was more the grossness, the fact that I shared what I did share with her, which was very little because it is mine, and I will not get up on this fucking app and speak on it ever. The little bit that I did share with her off app, was I guess
Should be between the two of you.
Yeah, it was something that was personal that I trusted her enough with, literally trusted her enough with, and then she turned around and did what she did. It was just gross, and it definitely showed a pattern. She's continued to say it didn't happen, and I don't care. I don't care who believes it. I don't care who does or doesn't believe. I literally don't, because I know what I went through, and it's no matter what y'all's opinion is.
I have been gaslighted, Laura, since I was 5 that it never happened.
Hey, hold on. Let me interrupt real quick.
Since I was 5. Okay.
I'm sorry, Tiny. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but somebody is saying they think we're.
No, you're good.
Somebody is saying they think we're being reported, and that's absolutely ridiculous because you're not going to take down my account with having this conversation. Having said that, if y'all want to go back to the friends only account and pick up where we left off, we can.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Tracy Miller. Um, I have not told anybody on this app what I've been through. I've been through SA, DV, um, a, a, a lot, both marriages, and that's the thing that I- that I understand people want to talk about it, and my thing is I have to get to know somebody on this app before I say, "Oh, here's my number. You can text me if you want to talk." Because I don't want to be held responsible as somebody else's um um feelings. I I don't know how to say it because my brain won't work right. You know what I'm trying to say. I, I want to know what people go through, but then I don't want to know what people go through. I just want to be friends, you know? I don't want somebody to um
You don't want somebody using your trauma as their call.
yes. Yeah, something like that.
You're not going to use your trauma, I mean, as a shield, and you're not going to allow somebody else to take up a cause for your trauma. It's kind of like
Exactly.
I've had like Becky. I mean, that's why Becky and I had a falling out. Becky was attacking Patriot Mama and acting like she was doing it on mine embarrassed behalf. And I told her, I said, look, we've told plenty of people we don't need anybody to defend us. So I mean, if you're out there starting shit in our name, you need to fucking stop, plain and simple. And I understand that. And if
Yeah.
we're going to continue to talk about this, then I would like to take the opportunity to be petty and point out to East that at 45 minutes into Flip Flop Live earlier, you were talking about Laura getting it wrong. Bitch, literally, you said, you just getting started on my family tree. And the next day, bitch, you had a grown-ass fucking woman up in your live stream claiming she was my daddy. You held a whole 8-hour fucking live stream trying to dox and run a background check on Angel, and by the end of the night, you had her an 11-year-old convict. You dumb bitch. You are the fucking epitome of getting it wrong. You're a fucking embarrassment to anybody that is sitting with you. Sorry. Tiny Donnie,
I second that.
you were talking earlier, if you want to pick up where you left off when I interrupted you.
Who?
Tiny was talking earlier and I kind of interrupted her.
Oh. No, I don't want to be trauma bonded, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, you don't want.
I don't want people to feel sorry for me. You know?
Me too. Me too.
Kind of. It's
Whenever you
just
let
that
whenever you let things bother you like that, like if your trauma, like things that you're giving that person that did it to you the power, and it's for me, it's just easier for me to take that power away and not let it affect me emotionally or anything like that. So I won't give. I refuse to give that a power in my
Yeah.
life.
Well, I mean, I've talked about it to certain people, but it's not that I just get on here and blast it. You know, I want to talk to people ab- about issues, but I don't, I don't, I don't want it to be turned around like this mess that's going on now. I don't want somebody to say, well, mama did this and mama's done this and blah, blah, blah. And I just don't want that to be a trigger for somebody else to use as entertainment for them. And I think
You
what
didn't.
East is doing right now is disgusting.
Well, you didn't. If you didn't want it brought to the app at all, then basically you didn't want to use it as a weapon against somebody. You didn't want to use it as a shield, and you didn't want somebody else using it either against you or taking up a cause for you. And I mean, good God, I mean, as sad as it is to say, that's kind of refreshing because there's so many people on here that lie about shit like that. Like as soon as they feel like their reputation is so damn stained and they're embarrassed so bad, they develop an essay story or they develop some traumatic experience to talk about to try to make people forget the stupid shit that they did. And it's
Hmm.
a slap in the face to people that have been through real trauma.
Exactly. And that's why it irritated me so bad. Like I said, as soon as I opened my phone, that was the first thing I saw. And I said, no, no. I'm telling you, from an outsider looking in, this whole thing is bullshit. And look at where we're at now. You know, where are you going? What? What? A camera? What? Go get it. Bye. Yeah, bring me some cokes. Yeah. All right. Love you. Bye. God damn.
I think that is something that Tracy actually uses. Tracy, prison wife survivor. She actually tells people that I used her trauma, like brought her trauma here to the app. Like I posted it, but I like it's not the case, Tracy. It's just not. Your
I
shit has
feel
been all over this app.
I feel
And
like we need to do a wellness check on Giggles.
Giggles.
How long has she been in a box?
She's probably cooking something.
She's been
A
in the
while.
box
She's
for
probably
a
either
while.
eating or cooking
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm
when
from
she disappears. Like,
Palm.
I'm
I
just
got
checking.
blood in the eye.
You hadn't said anything the whole time you've been in a box. I was just checking.
I'm fine. I just have a problem with my vision today. So, you have to unmic. You have to be able to see it.
Huh.
I, I told you all the blood vessels burst in one of my eyes. One of my eyes looks like it's bloody.
So
that's
my
not good,
husband's
gigs.
off
I
to
know my husband
Bass
just
Pro
got
Shop.
back with some Benadryl for me because I have a problem breaking down histamines. And if I go without my antihistamines, I get weird symptoms. Right now, my
Yeah.
mouth is swollen and my eye has blood in it. It's fucking weird.
Well, I don't know. I just said my piece about it, and I hope I ease people's minds on being friends, whatever you want to be to me, or
What you're trying to say, Mama, is I think you're trying to say is you like people to be friends with you and accept you for how you are and not just try to dig into you to take your inventory.
Pretty much.
Because that's what they're doing. They're finding out details about us so they can later use these details as weapons. And that's
Uh,
fucked up. People shouldn't ask you questions to weaponize them later. They should ask you questions because they really want to get to know you.
exactly. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth because um that's how I feel. I wonder if my husband took my car. Um, husband's going to Bass Pro Shop to get a new bow.
Well,
Deer
you know that
season's.
I think that's how a lot of us are feeling because after these bad players have fucked with us, you get to a point. It's like, can I really trust anybody I meet on this app? And they're doing it intentionally. We had a nice little group sitting there just watching movies, minding our own business with Angel, and they had to fuck with us just to fuck with us, in my opinion.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you are so correct. She's practicing Braille. Uh, People are so fake, so always go with what you got on. Yeah, you're right. I I don't see how anybody can. How am I going to say this? I don't under.
Laura. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Laura, that's probably another reason why he is so not so much jealous, but offended by you because I remember Brittany Ann calling this out in my live stream, and in fact, I think Brittany Ann sent me videos she sent it to me in text. But I remember East Nasty trying to say that she didn't bring her trauma to the app. She didn't talk about her DV. Her DV got brought to the app. And Brittany Ann, I'm pretty sure it was Brittany Ann that sent me videos of East Nasty bringing her drama to the app, talking about her getting her fucking teeth knocked out and all that shit. I mean, she so brought that shit to the app. And in that case, the two of y'all are different because your trauma, your situation wasn't like you might. I guess I'm assuming you told that to East in confidence, right?
Percent.
And she brought it to the damn app. And she can't say that about you. She can't say you brought her trauma to the app. She's out there acting like, oh, her trauma was brought to the app. But there's proof out there that bitch got on live or got on damn TikTok and told her whole ass fucking DV story all about how the guy she was with knocked her fucking teeth out, which, I mean, there's a couple different ways I could look at that. I mean, considering the way she acts, but I mean, I'm not going to give an opinion on it here, neither here nor there. But that's what she did, and then that bitch turned around and lied about bringing it to the app, and then brought your story to the app.
Only that, Dodge, but she lied after that, and then she accused Brittany Ann of doing it and bringing it to the app, and then 2 months later, 2 or 3 months later, then she said I did. She ran with that forever. Yep.
Yeah, she did. She
It was
has.
all lies. Yep, that's all she does, lie.
That's all she's done.
And since then, we
Every
refuse to
time,
discuss it.
this is
Mine
the
had nobody
thing.
business.
Every time I get on this app and I come across East and Alive, she always has Laura's name in her fucking mouth. Every time. And it's Laura did this, Laura's doing this, Laura said this, Laura did that. I'm like, oh my God. Like how much are you gonna put blame on Laura? Why can't it be Joe Blow and his hoe? It's always Laura. What has Laura done that's so fucking bad that her name comes out of her mouth on every sentence? Because I haven't seen anything. Yes, I was mad that she was.
Mama, the reason for that is, and I can explain it right now, is because she's now sitting with Brittany Ann. Because before it was Brittany Ann's name that was constantly coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
She was doing it before that even.
Laura, she wasn't doing
that.
as bad as she is now, because before she'd use Brittany Ann.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The whole Brittany Ann and East came from Mac. And I never in a million years would see Brittany Ann and East sitting in a same live being civil after all the shit that Brittany went through with Mac.
Oh, I totally can't. I can't with that relationship with them being friends. I can't.
I'm just like,
cannot do
what?
that.
You're sitting here talking to. She was on. Brittany Ann was on live talking about East talking to Mac in prison, and now she's sitting with her. What the fuck? That's where I'm lost in the sauce with that one. I don't know if Brittany Ann is trying to befriend her to find out what Mac is doing. I don't know. But to see them two sitting in the same box, that's concerning.
No, it just made me believe that all this is bullshit, and I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. I just won't with that. I won't. I'm not entertaining it.
Well, I'm just
my
saying,
time, and I'm not gonna fucking pay attention to it.
I know how East works. That's what I'm trying to say. From the outside looking in, she's a snake in everything she does.
Yep.
I just want to say, if I disappear for like 4 or 5 days, my stalker has found me just now, like 2 minutes ago.
Wait, what?
My stalker.
But you stalker on here on this app? You mean?
Girl, I have a real life stalker that lives in Florida, lives in Vero Beach, Florida, named Kelvin Carson. I've made a video about him. He has found me yet again, like 2 minutes ago.
What? Call the cops.
My stalker. I don't know where he's at. I can't find out what state he's in. The last I knew,
How do you know he
living
found you? How do you know?
Because he just found my shop. He just made an account and followed my whatnot shop, and it's Kelvin Carson, 1978.
How do you know? Well, how do you
It's
know he
him.
knows where you are though? Like how? Wait, calm down, calm down.
He knows what state I'm in. He knows what town I'm in. He knows things.
Screenshot.
That's why I don't post
Hey.
Okay.
Screenshot that. Block it.
Oh, I have it. I already blocked him. But
did you screenshot it first so you can keep it to your
no matter
file?
what I do, the cops are sick and tired of me calling and trying to make police reports on a person they can't find. But he knows where I live, and I don't know where he's at. Last time I knew, he was in Vero Beach.
Honey, but you also can't live. You can't live in the fear either.
No, I just deactivate. I deactivate everything, and then I what I do is I deactivate.
That's all you can.
Change
That's
stuff.
all you can do. Listen, you're not listening. Giggles, hold on, please. I've literally been doing this for forever. Just blow everything up, start over again, do what you can, and monitor everything. Put cameras everywhere and protect yourself.
Yeah,
I have
that's all you
cameras
can do.
everywhere.
Start carrying.
My family knows about them. I just don't know how the fuck somebody is giving him information, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
so
just be suspicious of literally everyone and give different people different information. That way, when information gets out, you know who did it.
That's exactly why I don't share information. I tell people where I live.
You
I live in
really
Fort
shouldn't,
Worth.
but
Fort
sometimes you
Worth.
have to. So that's why you
That's how
give
I
different
found my
people different
stalker after
information.
35 years. I used Facebook and I gave it fake information. That's exactly who I found out who was stalking me. And
Yeah,
Mm.
it's hard
it
though.
was somebody that passed me when I was 14. Huh?
My stalker has literally known me since 8. 8. He
Yeah,
has been
mine
stalking
was when
me
I was
since I was 8.
14. Mine was when I was 14 and they stalked me for 35 fucking years. And like
Mm.
I
I'll
said,
be okay.
I use my
And
Facebook to flush them out.
that's how he finds me. I can tell you, I know exactly how he found me. It's through my Facebook. And he's blocked on my Facebook. So he's either made a new account or had somebody spy on me. And he's good at about having my high school friends spy on me because he
Eh.
tells them one thing and it's a completely different story. I've been dealing with it since high school.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I get that.
My
They're good at
stalker,
recruiting people to
Tiny
do
No,
horrible
Diney,
they're very,
things.
and
Tiny
he's
Diney.
narcissistic. Yeah.
My stalker made friends with people around me that I didn't even know about.
No,
That's how they did it.
my stalker follows my family. My stalker has
That's
been in
what
my
they did. They
family
made friends with
since
a
I was
cousin of
8.
mine. They made friends with a cousin of mine, childhood friends. Yeah, they friended people around me so they could keep tabs on me for 35 fucking years. That's pretty fucking
No.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you think I feel? It's an ex-boyfriend of mine, and then I thought he was normal, and I moved to Florida to be with him, and that became a big old
Ugh.
hellhole. And I was living in Vero Beach, Florida, and my grandma got sick, and I got an airplane, and I told him to kick rocks. And ever since then, I blocked him on everything, and I got off of Facebook 100%. And I just recently made a Facebook. I reactivated it, and he's found me that quick. Not that long
Yeah.
ago. Like when you guys found me on Facebook, I just reactivated it. And I don't even post on it for that reason. That guy needs to get a life.
A guy I dated in high school, I saw him on Facebook one time, and then I saw him again a second time, and he had been arrested for child things. Ugh.
Well,
He
I
was
can tell
messing.
you
He's a kitty
if
diddler.
you guys, he doesn't make he doesn't make a TikTok. He's made one and deactivated it, but I blocked him. Um, but he uses KJ. That's his thing. So anybody I go through,
Hi,
and anybody that
Mary.
has KJ in the beginning of their name, they automatically get blocked. I don't even care if it's him or not him. They instantly get blocked.
Hi, Mary.
I've been like that for years though. 2019.
Dang. You know something else that I've been wanting to ask. Speaking
What?
of the the kid stuff, Dodge. I saw you get drugged through the mud
Oh, me?
over.
When he was talking to me? Did
No,
Hold
I'm
on,
No, I
hold
talking
didn't
on,
about
hear
hold
you.
on,
another
hold on, hold on,
situation.
hold on. Time out. You ain't seen me get drugged through the mud at all. I mean, in order for me to get
And,
drugged through the mud, I got to feel like I got drugged through the mud. And trust me, I ain't felt like I've got drugged through the mud yet on this app.
okay. I said it wrong. I said it wrong. Sorry. I heard all the shit that was going on with you, and I'm like, oh my god, why? I, I don't understand how people can run with that kind of mess. Like, see, that's another thing. People bring up this kind of shit and it goes through the grapevine, and everything I heard, it was way worse with certain people talking about it than others. And I'm like, why is it anybody's business to, well, yeah, I guess I'd see if it was child related, but being the situation that you were in, I think it's ridiculous. That's just my take on it.
Sorry, I was texting Bear. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really consider my shit to be a situation. People come at me with shit and I make jackasses out of them. I actually enjoy that. So I mean, people
Yeah.
can call it them trying to drag me through the mud, but trust me, I'm sitting here with fucking clean hands. I'm sitting here pretty. I don't give a fuck. I would love for somebody to come at me with that shit tomorrow. I would fucking pick up right where I left off making jackasses out of people. There ain't nobody
But
on this app that can drag me through the mud. I make jackasses out of people that try to drag me through the mud.
yeah. Well, I just heard it when the whole ex-wife shit was going on, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, fuck. Like, what are people thinking?
I pity the person that tries to or thinks they can fucking drag me through the mud. I literally, people think it's creepy that I enjoy talking about that shit so much. But you know, when you've got the truth on your side, hell, you ain't got shit to worry about. There ain't a motherfucker on this app that can question me about shit that ain't gonna look like a damn jackass after they get done asking
Yeah.
their questions.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I just see everything. Y'all might think I'm some dummy that just doesn't know very much, but I've seen it, I've heard it, ugh, I'm just like, ugh, sometimes I just want to puke.
You've been around as long as you have. Watched all of it means something. I would think, like, just that you've been there to watch it all.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like just now tuning in or a few months ago and have missed like a lot of stuff. And I get where
Nope.
that gets confusing for people. For some people, coming into it.
Nope. I've watched it all. I've watched the whole Craig thing. I've watched the whole Laura thing. I've watched the whole John thing. I watched the whole Mac thing. There is nothing. And I've had several accounts. This one has stayed up for 2 years now. Thank God. Um, but yeah, you see me popping in people's lives. And I may not come in, but I'm watching. I've seen it. There's some people's lives that I've been in there and I instantly get blocked because I don't know. I'm not siding with one side or the other. I'm just calling out bullshit when I see bullshit. And East is bullshit. So let her try and drag me. Let her.
I said I wasn't defending anybody anymore, but if anybody fucking comes at you, I will 1,000,000% throw myself in front of them. You don't deserve that for having an
No.
opinion. You don't.
No.
Even if it was against me, you still would not
And
deserve that.
and let me hear her say Mama Hayes out of her mouth. I promise you she won't do it again because I haven't said anything to her but about her spreading bullshit.
Hey, Mama, I just want you to know something real quick. Sorry, I just got off work. I've been listening. My thought process, like Angel said, like, I don't give a fuck, like, I'm not gonna let this app affect me. I'm the same way because I have gotten really close to people in the beginning and found out really fast there's a lot of hurt people that are hurt people on this app. And they like to hurt people because it's just the way they like to project. And so I know, like, at the end of the day, if something was to happen to me and I was to die and just fall off the face of the earth, there may be a handful of people on this app would give a shit. Does that make sense? A handful of people.
Well,
And
I would give a
that's just
shit.
reality. You know what I mean? It's just like, it is reality, sadly.
You know how you and I became friends? You really want to know how we were friends before, but how we became friends was back when Booze was accused of hitting his dog. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that goes to show you that I watch, I listen to everything. I may not say much, but now you know that I watch everything. So, do I follow some of these people? Yeah, I follow Flip Flop. Why? I don't know. I followed her from a way back. Back when I guess her account was a different name other than Flip
Hey,
Flop.
Mama Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
So you watch. What's my name?
Giggles.
Yes. You haven't heard any other names?
Nah, I don't know.
Good.
Bell.
Thank you. I just want to know.
Hey,
I want to know.
hey,
I have
everybody.
somebody try to dox me, and I just want to know how good they're doing. And obviously, they're not doing that good because you watch.
Hey,
And
Yeah.
yeah,
everybody.
my name's
Hey,
Giggles.
hold on. Let me interrupt. Listen, I'm gonna slap Flip Flop in the face real quick. I'm gonna reset and go friends only. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Love ya.